Paris, the city of lights. A city rich in art, culture, architecture, literature. The city is a living museum. And what better place to start than at the most visited museum in the world, the Louvre. But first, get yourself a Paris Museum Pass. Contrary to the London Pass, the Paris Museum Pass will save you a bundle, and it comes with an integrated museum guide. Now let's go visit the Louvre. The paintings collection features over 6,000 works by famous artists such as Delacroix, Da Vinci, Rubens, Veronese, Raphael, Géricault, and many, many more. While most paintings enjoy a certain level of popularity, some paintings, such as a Gioconda by Leonardo da Vinci, are victims of obsessive overpopularity. The painting is exposed to thousands of camera flashes every single day, making it impossible to appreciate the painting in its natural state. Most people don't even notice the other works of art located in the very same room. Another victim of obsessive overpopularity is the Venus de Milo, which I find intriguing since the statue is in such poor condition. Compare that with this piece where all three women are intact and have all of their body parts. This is much more appealing to me than the Venus de Milo, who's missing both arms, the surface is pitted, her nipples are clipped, she looks like the victim of an automobile accident. The sculptures I find the most fascinating are the winged creatures, simply because sculpting the wings alone must have been a nerve-wracking experience, even if they're usually done separately from the main piece. The Louvre is a treasure trove of sculptures of all kinds. You can almost tell what these motionless individuals are thinking just by the expressions on their faces. This sculpture of Marcellus the Younger, created in 20 BC, begs the question, did he really look this good back then? Or was this piece subject to some artistic license? By the way, don't forget to look up from time to time. Louis XVIII's bedroom. Did he have an audience watching him sleep? Napoleon III's apartments. The last reigning monarch and the first president of the French Republic. Nice place? Remember what I said about looking up? The Louvre also has its own collection of antiquities from Egypt, Mesopotamia, Iraq, and pretty much everywhere else in the Middle East. The Louvre was the site of a former fortress, where the remains of its original foundations are also on display. Even when you leave the Louvre, you're not completely cut off from the other works of art. The exterior of the building is lined with sculptures of famous individuals of the past as far as the eye can see. Walk past the Arc de Triomphe du Carrousel, yes, Paris has more than one arch, and you enter the Jardin des Tuileries, a magnificent and picturesque public park with gardens, fountains, sculptures, and plenty of chairs. This was by far my favorite hangout whenever I needed to take a break between museum visits. The works of art here are not in pristine condition. Because of their constant exposure to the elements and to pigeons with no bowel control whatsoever, some works appear eroded, bear the scars of some major repair work, or are missing a few limbs. This one looks like he's trying to chase away the pigeons with what he has left. Still, you have to be impressed with a city that goes through the trouble of including so many works of art in a very public place. And these sculptures are just as worthy as the sculptures in the Louvre, making the Jardin des Tuileries a truly magical place. Ooh, that was a fun day. But we don't have time to relax just yet. It's the weekend. Come on, let's go to the flea market. Get off at les Puces de Clignancourt and head north past the sidewalk merchants, the parking lot crammed with caravans, and the highway. We won't visit the entire Puces de Clignancourt since it's a pretty big place. Instead, we'll just take a quick peek in the oldest part of the market, the Vernaison. Two things: bring cash and watch out for pickpockets. Coming up, l'Arc de Triomphe at night, the Centre Pompidou by day, and getting around Paris both above and below ground level.